Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how I started my cash stuffing, cash budgeting kind of thing. I talked about it on the stream a little bit last night. If you don't know what my Twitch is, I will definitely put a link in the description about my Twitch and everything I do on there. I kind of game. It's not anything to deal with the little tips and tricks I'm gonna kind of go over today. So I kind of started cash budgeting and cash stuffing because I really had a hard time managing my money, keeping track of my money, and the bank that I bank with does not have real-time transaction lists, so everything that you buy in your card won't show up until like the next 7 to 10 business days. It's really frustrating. And I'm gonna kind of show you what you can do. So you can use any old notebook first, because that's what I kind of did, because I didn't know what other options I had. So I started by watching this woman on YouTube, and she started with a kind of an apartment list, and I wanted to write it because I thought, yeah, I might need this in the future. So I wrote down everything she did. She of course had a actual budget book, which I have today that I'm going to show you, but I'm showing you how I started. So then I started a spending tracker because I wanted to see how much I was at, and there were some charges that I had no idea where they came from. Checking your email really helps because we have to go to the bank today to tell them to stop a $1064 transaction. It was an old subscription that was canceled on my iPhone, but it's still reoccurring, so we have to tell them to stop that payment from happening because I don't want it anymore. So this is kind of what the spending tracker looks like. I know it's kind of up close, but it's kind of hard for me to get this to sit right because it's really cheap. So this one hasn't gone through yet. I'm gonna bring this to the bank today and tell them what has gone through and what hasn't. This one hasn't. This is my checkings account not right now, but this was at the beginning of the month, and this was my savings, and I subtracted all of this from my checkings and got $24.84 as the total. So definitely make sure you're checking on what transactions are happening, because sometimes they don't go through and they can overdraft your account big time. And then I don't know if you could see it right. Okay, so this is my cash stuffing. It's not that total anymore because I did take some stuff out. And this is my deposits. So I had a check of $323.62, and I put that into my savings, and then I subtracted this because I was going to help a family member out, but it didn't work so well, so I added that back to my savings. So now it is at $523.62, I think it is. So that's my spending tracker, and then this is my cash stuffing. So I think I'm gonna go over this cash stuffing when I actually show you my binders and what it's about, because it's a little hard for you to grasp. It was for me on different people's channels. So this is my wants budgeting. Honestly, I don't really have a lot of wants right now, but I have my boyfriend's boots for his prom, so I put some money towards that in my other cash stuffing thing, if you saw. And then college and future, or general, so like my car, because I need a car, and my boyfriend's car. And then future saving. I have nothing there yet. So I'm gonna kind of show you what I have done. So starting out, there's a lot of dog everywhere. I have a husky, and this is black. Yeah. Okay, anyways, so I kind of started out by going to the dollar store and grabbing me a home finance and bill organizer because I kind of needed something. What's nice is I realized that I did I did start this in, I'd say, July. These are my check stubs that I'm not going to show. But that's basically what they were. I exited out because all of my other, oh shoot, sorry. All of my other transactions are on online banking, but they delete after a certain amount of days, and these have already deleted. So I have my 2 check stubs from that, and then I have these. So I have some receipts in here and my deposit slip of $323.62. That was the deposit. And what I did is I kind of just wrote everything in here. So I wrote my checkings at the beginning of the month and savings in the beginning of the month. Basically what was in my yellow folder, or my yellow notebook. And then I wrote all my expenses, so I added all those expenses up in there. And this is just going to be a general kind of thing. My expenses in my other book are more detailed, and I know what they are. So then I subtracted it, and that's the amount that's going to be in there. And I did date them for the 1st because I wanted it to be, even though today's like the 5th, I still left it like this, and then I put the deposit for savings and what it was. So that's kind of what I started out as. I personally struggle with knowing what is in my bank account. So again, if you struggle with knowing, definitely get one of these. I would recommend starting somewhere in July, because that way when you get to the end of the year, you can restart in January. So that's a nice little thing, and you can go till May or whatever month you didn't start on. And then I would definitely recommend writing the date on here, which is what I'm gonna do once I find my pen. There's one right, oh yeah. Okay, so just write the year on your first month, so you know that that is not the next year that you're using this. So I am gonna show you my budget, my actual budget book. So this is my budget planner that I bought from a small business on YouTube. So the same lady that I basically wrote down her apartment stuff, this is the same lady. I'll recommend, here's her Instagram, but there is a YouTube channel, so I will try to find it and link it below. But she kind of did her own thing and designed her own thing. Oh shoot, you didn't see that. Okay, so I like this budget book because here is what it says. So I'm gonna try to move the camera up a little bit so that you can see kind of what's going on here. So this, oh man, you still can't see it. Hold on. All right, can you see it now? If I hold it really far over, you can see it. So it has your financial goals, which I can kind of show you up front. So I have save the money up for a car because I need it. Save money up for education, so like college if I need money. Save up for an apartment in the future, definitely a big one to save up for so you have a cushion. They typically say though that you need to save up to 2 to 3 times what your rent would be for a cushion, so that you have at least enough money for future rent and whatever you need around the house. Okay, and then you have learning how to manage my money. I suck at it, so this is why I am using my cash stuffing and everything, and to build my savings, because I need to start saving. Budgeting notes. Really use your normal spending binder instead of your card. It makes a huge difference. So using my card for me is really hard because it it doesn't come in right away. Again, it depends on your bank. This is my normal spending binder, which I'll get into the cash stuffing more later, but this is my spending binder that I use. I'm just gonna show you the budget book and then we'll go into it. So this has actions to earn more money. So I have a change jar and a $1 savings jar. So with the cash stuffing, there is another savings thing you can do, you can choose to. So with the cash stuffing, your normal binder, so this one is basically the money you budget on. So you take that money and you spend it on the things in the binder, if that makes sense. So if you have $1 bills, you should put them in here because you're not saving for anything in here. Remember, this is your spending. You can take all your $1 bills and put them in here. I already have 5 because I've already taken them out and done it myself. Next video is probably going to be a cash stuffing video, which because I get my next paycheck like next week, so it'll be out. These are really nice because, especially this one, because I suck with keeping change. Really, like I keep a bunch of change and I carry it around all the time and I hate it, so this is a good alternative. So we'll set these back here. Every other paycheck cash stuffing, I would say this is how it's been working for me since I started it. I would say what you need to do is, I get paid bi-weekly, so every paycheck goes in, so you get paid like every 2 weeks, I think. And so I switch on and off every paycheck. So one paycheck will go into savings, the other one will go into cash stuffing. So it switches on and off like that. Using leftover paycheck in my savings. So cash stuffing, I'm gonna show you how to plan it out because I didn't know you had to plan it out like that. Basically, you have to plan how much you want to put into everything and what is a priority and what is not. So I'll definitely show you how to do that, and budgeting. So this whole thing basically helps you save money. Actions to cut expenses, again, budgeting, and using what's in my normal spending cash stuffing binder. So I'm gonna cut using my card because I don't want to use my card a lot because of how my bank is set up. So this is good too if your bank is slow like mine. Strategy notes. Cash stuff is, I'm telling you, it will change your life. And again, don't use your debit card for transactions if you do get a receipt. So if you do decide to use it, get receipts, I promise. Especially if your bank is slow, you need them to take it out. This has a bill tracker, which I don't need because I don't pay bills right now, and my savings trackers. So my goalio is to get my savings account up to 10,000. It's a long way to go, but we'll get there. Right now there's only $537 in there, which is fine. So it has a savings tracker. This is the whole savings tracker. And then there's another one. And then there's debt, which I don't have yet. Sorry. And then the nice part is it has a monthly income, monthly savings, and monthly budgeting. This I'm not going to use because I don't do these bills. The monthly savings I will be doing depending on, I mean, I could still do it because, you know, it's there if you want to use it. Since I already have it in the beginning, I know where it's at. This can work too. This top part is a monthly income part that I'm really gonna use because there's only 4, so, and I get 2 paychecks a month, I think. So this would be good to put your paychecks on it and the date you get it. So that's good. And then you have like a budgeting chart. The budgeting, hold on, sorry. It's really cheap and it doesn't stay up. Okay. So it looks like this. And here is my other thing that I had in my notebook. Basically, I wrote what the checkings was, what the savings was, and then I started writing my expenses. You don't have to do the checkings and savings because that's not really what this is for. This is just expenses. But I put it in there anyway so that I knew. And the date. So I put all these transactions. They're good. So all of those are the ones from this month. I hopefully figured it out because my bank is super slow right now because we had a festival in town. And yeah, so that's how it kind of keeps going, and it just restarts every month the way this one does. It'll restart at the savings and stuff, like this savings tracker. So I think it'll restart actually. It won't ask you what your goals are every month. It'll probably start with the bill tracker, honestly. That's what I think is how it works. So that is that. I'm not trying to rush this video, but I'm just really excited about this stuff. Again, this is not mine. This is, I bought this from a lady on YouTube. Sorry, I don't remember her YouTube, but I remember the video, so, and I remember what I used to look up that video, so. I will put her link in the description too so that I don't get like sued, but also support her because she's helped me a lot. Okay, cash stuffing. Oh, y'all, this part is the most probably most exciting part. Some people might think, oh, it's really not fun to keep track of all your expenses and stuff. It's actually really helpful, really helpful. And I'm really excited about this. So, as I said earlier, this is my normal cash stuffing spending one. So basically, I'm budgeting by using only the money that's in here. So I'll just take these out so you can see the binder, so you can know what's kind of all in here. So I'll show you the binder first. This is what it looks like. It has these little things, like little pockets. So I bought this from another small business. I don't know who though, so I will try to figure that out. It was a long time ago that I got this, so I got it from like Amazon or something. No, I got it from Etsy. That's where I got it. Etsy's the bomb. You should definitely check it out. So it shuts, like that's how you close it if you want, and then these tabs open it. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what's inside. So this says car on it, but my priority binder has car too, so I put gas money on here. This is gas money. I already I didn't spend it all. I spent $15.25. Gas went down to $3.77. So I didn't use that much, and I only need the car for in town, so it's not a big deal. I had some ones left over and some change left over, so I put the change in here and I put the ones in here. This is shopping. I haven't used it because you know, it's whatever. Shopping has food and eating out, so like shopping and food is kind of the category. I didn't have another folder slip thing to put food for, but yeah, so that's the reasoning for that. I have pets, which is 20 because my dog is my kind of priority. I put more into my priorities in this one than in my actual priority binder, because this one I'm not going to spend on her. I'm going to use it to save, because my dog is a husky and she needs a lot of training still, and you know, this could be for toys, anything that she needs, food, stuff like that for when I get out on my own. So I kind of put car and pets together. I don't know why I was behind shopping. This one had 20 in it, this one had 20 in it before. I kind of put the more needed ones in front. Self-care, I only put 5 because I don't really need anything right now. I just like to have it there just in case. And I have other, which I spent on food, which I know I have a food one, but I used this because I needed more than the $5. Well, actually, I didn't put that it was food and eating out. I just had shopping on there, so I used this for food. So that's kind of what's in there. This is normal spending. This is not like do not touch money. This is spending pretty much all the time. There was 55 in here. Now there is only 30. So that's okay. I'm gonna put these back in here. I'm gonna be stuffing these again next paycheck because that's my paycheck for stuffing. So you can watch me track my deposit in the bank too, because I will be depositing what's left over, if there is anything left over. Right now my cash stuffing is at $305. Okay, we're just gonna put these in one by one because they're not going in. I don't know what my paycheck is gonna be this time, but if I get past 25 hours, I'll be able to have that money. So I'm hoping that I do. Yeah, sometimes you gotta shut it really fast. Okay, so I'll show you what the budgeting cards are. Those little side folder parts that I showed you are in here too. This is my priority binder. So I have not cashed up this one because I just got it in the mail the other day and I'm really excited about it. If I can get it out. All right, so again, looks the same, different business though. These are the budgeting cards. I'll just show you. I don't really want to take it all out, but for the sake of the video, this is a budgeting card. They go in. You can put them in the actual folders, or you can put them behind, which is what I'm doing. Basically, you just put your beginning balance at the top. It's kind of hard to read. Then you put your date, description, amount, and then balance. So every time you put something in here, add it up with that. That's what I'm doing. They are different colors. So there's 2 orange ones and 2 blue ones. The rest I used on this, and I'll kind of show you what they are. So put it back in there. Set that there. So this is for an actual car. I really like the shiny font kind of thing. So this is the car. Okay, let me get this out. This is kind of all over the place, but you're following, I think. I think you're following. So, cash stuffing book. I wrote everything that was, this is my normal spending. So all of this is my normal spending. This was all in here. So again, $55, right? 20, 40, 55. Yeah. Okay, so then I put the expenses over here. So I didn't spend any of these. I spent these. And then I'm going to put add to on it. So these are the add tos. Basically what I want at cash stuff. Then I have my priorities, which is the binder I'm on. Cars, insurance, education, payments, all of that. This is going to be what's cash stuffed into there. Payments is a 0 because I don't have any right now. And I don't need it. So, the reason why I put 0 in there too, you're going to think, oh, well, what about rent? That's what utility and household is going to be for, to cushion me. So, just to explain this a little bit, these were put on the budget cards so that I know what to put in there first. Okay? So, I just thought I'd make that clear before you're like, what? Well, that doesn't make sense. So, they go behind, because when they go in the binder, they go like this. And that way I can see, oh, that's for that one. You can even put at the top, just in the spot right here or something, oh, this is for a car. So, for car, I did was yesterday when this came in the mail, I wrote 8-4, deposit 100, and the balance would be 100 for the first time I put it in there. So I want to put 100 in there next time I cash stuff. Then I have insurance. So obviously with a car, you need to pay insurance for the car. So I did make this a priority because everybody needs insurance money. So I had a deposit of 5 for that one. Kind of put your priorities first. Okay, so this is a priority binder, but put what you think you need more money for in the front. I have education, ta-da, and it has 5 that's going to be put into it. Payment, again, starting out with 0 and I put it as 0 so that I know that I didn't put anything in that paycheck, that pay period. Utilities and household is gonna have 5 put in there. This is gonna be fun to watch fill out. If you love watching people fill these out on YouTube, same, because I love watching people do this. So Christmas, I put $10 in there because that's kind of more of a priority to me, but it's not at the same time because it's so far away, but it's there. Miscellaneous. So oh shoot, I wrote that on the wrong thing. It's fine. Miscellaneous is gonna have 5. So I'm getting my boyfriend, helping him save for boots, and I put it in the other folder, his boots, but that's okay because I was thinking, oh, I'll pay him the 100 all the time, so it's fine because he only needs 300. And emergency, I have 5 because everybody needs emergency money, right? So that's what's for. Okay, I feel like I should definitely explain what cash stuffing is for. Sorry. Cash stuffing, to me, it might not be what the actual definition is, but cash stuffing to me, it helps me, first of all, manage my money the way I want to. Second of all, it helps me put money towards things, not just having it in my bank account and not knowing what to put towards things, if that makes sense. So that's what helps me. Definitely would recommend the jars too. Move it over a little bit. Because if you're bad with change like I am, save a bunch of change till the end of the year and put it into the bank, into your savings, and you have that money and you have the dollars that come out of this. So I'm gonna be cash stuffing both binders the next paycheck, which is next week. So come back for that. Again, links will be in the description for the binders if I can find it. The budget book, which is again this budget planner, budget book, you call it what you want. This is from the dollar store, so if you ever need it, it might be at your local dollar store or anywhere else. Yeah, and the jars, I don't know where they came from. To be honest, I went in my basement and found them. So I use those. This is just a regular notebook. You can get it anywhere. Just doesn't matter. I would recommend having a second notebook though, not just the budget binder, because this can go more in depth where what your transactions are, what you're putting in there. And then your budget book, you can just make it less descriptive just so you can keep track of it again. And it's always good to have like a second copy of your stuff too. So recommend that. I would recommend putting these binders in a safe place too, because it's really scary having these and knowing that like any day you can someone can break into your house. It doesn't happen very often where I live, but I'm just saying, keep it somewhere safe, like in a lockbox or something. So if this was all too fast for you, you can restart the video to kind of understand everything. Understand that if you do start something like this, that you don't always have to save up for a million things. Me, I just like having options to save up for and figure out what your priorities are that you need to save for before you save, if that makes sense. I would say knowing what you need, like knowing what you need to save for, need to save for, is like probably a good idea because it can be very difficult to put a bunch of money into your savings account and then all of a sudden not know what you're putting towards everything, because I struggle with that too. I never know what I should put it towards. So I think that's gonna be the end of the video here. If you have any questions, definitely write them down in the comments and I will see them. This is kind of a short video, but I was really excited to show you guys this. So yeah, I still am really excited. You can also, if you want to, update me in the comments about like what, if you do start this, like update me on how it goes, because honestly I want to know. You guys are important, even if there isn't any of you watching me right now. You guys are important to me. I really like helping people out, and this is like the best way I know how to do it with money. Again, the next video is probably gonna be cash stuffing. The video after that will be on confidence. So it's a little bit of a change, but again, I just want to help you guys out. So that's what you should expect for the next videos. And thank you for watching.